Hey guys, it's Adriana here from Lean Clean Eating. Today I'm going to show you how to sex up your salads. I know that some of my coaching clients, my food coaching clients, do struggle sometimes when I tell them that I want them to include more salads into their diet, because most people tend to think that salads are really boring and you have to come up with something new each and every time. What I find the easiest is to have your basic salads, so something that you make on a regular basis, and then what you can do to flavour them up is actually just create dressings. Now you can buy dressings off the shelf, but you're also going to be buying lots of sugar, lots of preservatives and additives to that, things we definitely don't want. And it's so much better if you can make your own. You know exactly what's going into them and exactly the quantities. I'm going to show you an Asian dressing today, an Italian dressing, and like a lemon mustardy dressing that I've made up. Okay, so we're going to start off with the Asian dressing. I have not many ingredients, so we've got some soy sauce. I don't tend to be too fussy with quantities because it obviously depends on how much salad you're going to be making. I then got some sesame oil, throw that in there. I have some garlic, so fresh garlic is best, but I do have some crushed ones today, so if you are running out of time, crushed garlic is okay. Throw that in there. Again, I like my food quite garlicky, so I do tend to put in a fair bit, depends on how much you like. Then I've got some lemon, big squeeze of that, big squeeze. Okay, and then you want to stir that really, really well. And then you just throw it over your salad. There's your Asian salad. So there's that one. The next one is our Italian one, really nice one. So I have some fresh basil. Fresh basil is by far the best if you can find it, much better than the tube stuff. Then I've got some olives, so you can either use Kalamata olives. I've just got some basic green olives today, a lemon and balsamic vinegar. So again, grab your basil leaves. I love basil too, I do use a lot. Chop it up. Again, doesn't have to be anything, doesn't have to be perfect. Throw that in there. Chop up your olives. I like getting big chunks of olives in my salad, so I don't chop them up too finely. You could, if you wanted to, put them in a food processor, if you like just that finer consistency, but we're going to go for rough today. And then some lemon again, squeeze. I like to use a fair bit. I'm a big fan of balsamic vinegar as well. I think it adds a really good flavour to your salads. So I tend to add a fair bit of that as well. Chug it in. Mix it all up. Really nice flavour, nice smell to your salad. And there's your Italian dressing, nice and easy. Okay, and the last one I've got to show you is a mustard lemon dressing. So what we've got here is, again, some olive oil. Now, olive oil, really good for salads, okay? You don't want to cook your olive oil too much because you do end up killing all the goodness in it. So if you can put it in dressings, it is the best. And then I've got some mustard. Now, you can use either whole grain or Dijon mustard. I'm using Dijon today, but whole grain is really nice as well. So a teaspoon of that, or a little bit more, depending how much you'd like. Chug of olive oil. Okay. Now, I wouldn't freak out too much about the fat content in your olive oil. Obviously, you're going to be spreading that throughout the whole salad, so it's not like you're going to be eating that all yourself. Plus, it is a good fat. And then we've got that lemon juice again. Put that in there. And then I like to add just a little bit of salt, not too much, some pepper. Mix it all up. And there's your third dressing. So as you can see, from one basic salad, you can get some really great flavors. And then, you know, with your Asian one, you can add some salmon. With your Italian one, some chicken. With your lemony one, maybe some lamb. And then you've got a really, really yummy meal, and it always tastes different. Thanks, guys.